You got it.
I can't do this thing with you. I'm lost in a black hole. Come on now, won't you give it a go?
Okay, how are things going? I just wanted to say, I finally see how it is. This is a really special experience for me because, things are finally clear to me. You know, this is a big epiphany right now because, I think there's been a big misunderstanding. But things are clear to me now. Things have, the clouds have parted in my mind because this has all been a big mistake. And I think now that I think you've had me all wrong and I've had you all wrong because, you know, I know this is my job. I know these games, reviewing the bad games and the bad movies. You know, that's my job, and that's fine. You know, people think I'm angry and I don't like what I'm doing. No. I love my job. I do. Like, no, I love my job. And I love my fans. Okay, I mean, I do love my, I mean, I've had issues with my fans in the, but I love my fans, and they love me. I know that, because, I mean, my fans send me presents. I mean, how many people can say that? Like, I mean, my fans just now sent me a present. And you shouldn't have. You shouldn't. I mean, I specifically told you not to, and I thought I was pretty clear. I mean, and don't tell me. I mean, you can't tell me you thought it was some kind of code or reverse psychology. I get that a lot. I get that a lot, that people think I'm kidding or no. No, because the video I was talking about was in WrestleMania, and it's the same company. And you fucking saw this, you know? You saw what happened in this, and you can't tell me that, like, come on. No, like, what the fuck? So, like, no, so, like, when you, like, all I could fucking hear about after WrestleMania is, like, all I heard about was VCR golf. I was, like, email and Twitter for weeks and weeks and weeks. So, like, and I'm like, no, don't send me this. I'm not fucking joking. But no, and they're like, Spoonie, you gotta do this. It's gonna be so bad. It's the worst game ever. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. And I'm like, no, don't do it. And then they're like, it's so fucking funny. You're gonna do it because we love you, Spoonie. And you're so fucking funny. You're the funniest guy on the internet. We love you. And I'm like, no, you don't fucking love me. You love my pain. You love to watch me suffer, and you love to watch me hurt so bad. And then I get it in the mail, and I'm like, I get it. I finally get it. I get what's going on here. I finally understand. You know you're killing me, right? You're killing the show, and you're killing me. And people ask, I get enough comments as about why the show used to be funny, you know? And I should be the top paid comedy writer in the fucking world right now for somehow being able to turn out 20 minutes of valuable material out of this fucking bullshit. Fuck bullshit! Why don't you just shove a leaf blower up my ass? And people ask why I'm so fucking pissed off all the goddamn time. It's because you've somehow accomplished the impossible task of making me wish I was watching a 2-hour tape of Hacksaw Jim Duggan matches. Because at least in those, something was fucking happening. Because at least in those, you could recognize who the fuck you were looking at on the screen. There was some kind of enthusiasm and energy. There was movement of some form on the screen to keep you awake, as opposed to this!
Julius Boros had thought about the 6-iron, but he's decided to go with the 5-iron.
Okay, Spoonie, riff away! This is where the master shines!
This isn't a real easy shot for David Ogren. Standing slightly below the ball. Oh, that's a nice shot.
This is what you wanted! Are you not entertained?
Stadler finds himself buried in the bunker. One thing's for certain, the ball will come out running. He needs to get it up.
Is there anything more boring than watching people play golf? No, strike that. Of watching reruns of people playing golf. No, back up again. Of watching a clip show of reruns of golf. This is even more boring than watching someone play the Dungeons & Dragons electronic board game. Whoa, hey, these guys look like they're having fun. Shit, they're fucking pumped. You'd think this game had blast processing. Wonder what game they're playing. Oh, it's VCR Golf. Yeah, I might buy this if they were playing Crossfire, but it's fucking golf, okay? At least add some explosions.
Dude, this game fucking rocks!
I know, man! You totally birdied the shit out of that par 4, dude!
Fucking A, man, you butt-fucked that bunker like Pam Anderson on the beach. That was extreme!
This game is extreme! Yeah!
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 Extreme!
Check it out, they're not even playing the same game. The board is completely different and the cards are just blank pieces of colored paper.
The crowd is hushed as you approach the tee. It's the last hole and you're one stroke behind. This could be your first PGA Tour tournament victory.
You know what's even more boring than watching a tape of someone playing golf? Reading about someone playing golf!
You finally made it. After years of practicing on weekends, not to mention a couple of 4 a.m. That's the Stroke sessions, you finally...
4 a.m. That's the Stroke sessions? Well, I mean, I've had a lot of those, but I've never heard them called that before. I didn't know they helped improve your golf game, except, well, I guess they improve your forearm strength.
After practicing a couple of 4 a.m. That's the Stroke sessions, you finally quit that stodgy 9-to-5 job and have officially joined the PGA Tour. It's all here. Luscious greens, fresh country air, not to mention a par 5 at the Tournament Players Club at Sawgrass, Florida, that's surrounded by so much water that you don't know whether to bring a putter or a sailboat.
Oh my god, they just tried to be funny.
Exciting gameplay, combined with a VHS tape that includes over 250 shots.
Oh my god.
Featuring the premier PGA Tour golfers, results in the most realistic golf game ever.
Realistic as opposed to what? If we've sunk so low that we're qualifying watching a tape of other people play golf as a game, well, yeah, it's like I'm almost there. Oh, goody, the game comes with a fucking ruler. Now we're in for some thrills. You know, there's only a few games out there that can use a ruler, and by God, they better have tanks and orcs wearing fucking jetpacks in them, okay? What in the high holy hell is this? Is it an ashtray? What the fuck? I don't know, let's just figure out the game first. Okay, so I can't even fucking believe I'm playing this game. Everyone just rolls 2 dice when they take their tee shot. And the first die is how far you hit it, and the second one is how straight to the center you hit it. Then you have to take the fucking ruler out and move your pawn out to the precise spot. And I don't really see the point in being precise, since all the pawns have such fat asses, they're basically 10 yards in diameter in this scale. If your tee shot doesn't go past these orange boxes, you have to make a fairway shot. You line up the ruler where you want to hit the ball, and then declare how far you want to hit it. You'd think this is where you might have some strategy here, but not really. You're always just going to point it right at the flag because there's no reason not to. No matter where you are on the course, you can hit the green since you can declare any yardage you want. Even if the green is 300 yards away, trust me, you can hit it from the fairway. You can hit it 300 yards from the rough. I'm not shitting you, there's nothing in the rules says you can. Yeah, maybe on the fucking moon. Remember, this is the most realistic golf game ever. But before you take your shot, your opponents can all butt-fuck you by playing one of their hazard cards. Everyone gets 3 of those at the start, and they represent all the various hazards that you can hit on a golf course, like wind, water, sand, and trees.
Your powers combined, I am Captain Planet! Heart!
No gophers, however. You can reverse this by playing a recovery card, which, of course, you're always going to do. It's either that or take a penalty stroke, so there's no reason to not do it. There's no strategy to this. Either you've got the card to stop the hazard, or you don't, and you don't get any more until you reach the back 9. Luckily, no one can play a hazard on you if the hazard doesn't actually exist on the ball's flight path, so a lake doesn't just spontaneously erupt underneath your ball and devour it. Although, immediately, I've just invented a much better game where the players are all wizards playing golf and they're all cheating, causing earthquakes and shit. It doesn't explain, however, why the tape is allowed to push your shit in with hazards that aren't anywhere in the area.
This, needless to say, is a very scary shot. Oh my gosh, he's in the water.
Oh, I landed in a water hazard, huh? Fuck you. There's more sand here than Ann Coulter's vagina. Fuck's sake. Anyway, if your tee shot lands past the orange squares, you have to make an approach shot, which means you have to draw an approach card. You've got no choice about this. The card might tell you to make a putt of X feet, or a putt of Y feet, or go to the VCR, 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 ah, fuck it, they're all VCR. There's like 4 cards out of 80 that are VCR, so just go to the goddamn VCR.
Calvin Pete lining up this approach shot from about 75 yards out. A little construction work going on in the background. The wind is blowing across from right to left.
I seriously wrote in the script at first that this is barely a step up from watching grass growing, and then I started to think, like, wait a minute, like, no, I would seriously go rather watch grass growing, because is that so bad? Like, it's fresh air, for one. 2, I could get some sun and maybe get a fucking tan out of this fucking pasty crap I got going on here. Is it against the rules, maybe, to go play with my dog for a little while? You know, maybe to get away from work for a little bit? Whereas, when I'm watching this, what the fuck am I doing with my life? The tape almost always tells you to make a putt of a certain distance, all the way to a fringe putt, which just means 16 feet. And here's where you get the opportunity to showcase your putting ability. When it's time to putt, use your favorite putter and a golf ball. We've already provided you with a putting cup. Oh, so that's what this is. Putts are indicated by a number of feet to measure your putting with... We've already provided you with a putting cup. What the fuck is a putting cup? When it's time to putt... Use your favorite putter and golf ball. We've already provided. Right. My favorite putter. Okay. Fucking kidding me? What the fuck is with the fucking putter? I need a fucking putter to play this game. What the fuck? I set up with the fucking board and the dice and the fucking videotape. It all comes down to me fucking putting in my fucking bedroom. All that. What the fuck is the point of all this? Somebody sends me the fucking tape and all this shit, and it doesn't matter because I need to go outside. I need to go to a fucking store and buy a fucking putter. This is a fairly significant fucking detail, don't you think? When you buy the fucking VCR golf game, you know, when you buy a fucking toy or something like that, they make sure to say batteries not included. I don't see nowhere on this fucking box it says putter not fucking included. Oh, but it says fucking putting cup included. Well, I guess not. I gotta run out to the store now, don't I? Why, if I have to go buy a fucking putter, why don't I just go play fucking mini golf instead of wasting my fucking time playing this fucking Betamax piece of fucking butt-fuck bullshit? What am I doing here? I fucking hate VCR golf and I hate fucking all of you! Gah! course they did. They sent me another one. Why not? Sure. Fuck it, why not? This is never gonna end, is it? This is now officially my curse. I am now doomed to own every single goddamn copy of the VCR golf game that's floating around on eBay from now until the end of fucking time because of the one fucking stupid thing I said, isn't it? At the very least, you could send me a fucking putter to go with it. Don't actually do that. Just tell me what in the fuck I'm gonna do with 30,000 multiple copies of the exact same fucking golf.
It's all come down to this. The second shot on Pinehurst's monstrous 18th.
This is the same story as the other game. Why is there always gotta be a fucking novel on the back of these things? I guess it takes 2,000 words to capture the pulse-pounding thrills of VCR golf, when this is the most action-packed photo they could possibly find.
You could choose a club card with a predetermined distance, but you're down by 1 and your opponent has crunched a 300-yard drive. A wood shot at this point? No way, too risky. Better to go to the video cassette. After all, that's where the pros are. Yes, the pro playing your fairway shot is none other than last year's PGA champ.
And he's playing on a completely different hole on a completely different golf course and could just as easily hit it into the audience, killing someone with an impacted skull fracture.
He hits it severely right, and it's stopped by the gallery.
Meanwhile, your opponent now lies 4. He putts out and misses.
You play the tape. It's this year's leading money winner. Whoever the hell that is. Yep, there he is. It sure is that guy right there in glorious standard def. Whoever that's supposed to be.
Steady now. He sizes up the putt and sinks it dead for par. The tournament is yours. Go ahead and scream. The commercial endorsements alone ought to make you leap for joy.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I put too much emotion into that. Those last 2 sentences did not include exclamation points. I'll try it again.
Steady now. He sizes up the putt and sinks it dead for par. The tournament is yours. Go ahead and scream. The commercial endorsements alone ought to make you leap for joy.
Acting! Yeah, I just reviewed someone's use of punctuation. I mean, it was a little below par. Okay, come on. This game has given me nothing to work with here, okay? So cut me some slack. But after that little example game, did you notice what you, as the player, never actually did? As in anything? I mean, all you did there was just go to the fucking videotape. But this is how the entire game goes, every single hole. You tee off by playing the tape. Your fairway shot, you either play one of the club cards you have, or you play the tape. But unless you have the exact card that you need that lets you reach the green, there's no point in playing a card, so you play the tape. Your approach shot, you have to play the tape. For your putt, depending on where you landed, you either have to roll the dice, or you have to play the tape. And you thought chess was deep. Such daring skill and cunning strategy. I think you really establish who the better player is. You literally have no choices except on the fairway, and even that isn't a choice. You either have the card you need, and if you don't, you have to go to the videotape. The entire game boils down to a random card, a random video result, or a random die result. Par 3 holes are the worst because they just play themselves. You have to watch the video for an approach shot, which puts you on the green automatically, which means you have to watch the video again for the putt or roll the die to finish the hole. You have no input here. And no doubt you've noticed, the video is absolutely maddening to watch. It's like you're not sure who...
And he's hit a tremendous shot.
It's good they at least tried to include more than one type of golf shot in the game, right? I mean, at least every aspect of the game is covered here, unlike in the Acclaim version, which only covered approach shots, so I guess that's okay. But the 4-way split screen makes it so you can't really recognize anybody, and it makes everything really hard to see. But the worst part is, there's still commentary over the footage, but I have no idea which of these 4 clips it relates to, and it's not always the same one.
DA 2 over for today, and yet he's back in the lead.
Different golf course today, Jim. Wind's picked up.
Who the fuck are they talking about? And you know, I'm really not downplaying the rules for this game just to try to get out of reviewing it. It's honestly that simplistic. You play the tape, and maybe you have a decent card, but you probably just have 3 fucking sand wedges, which is what happened to me. So you play the tape, you land on the green, and you play the tape, and then someone wins. Honest to God, that's it. The thing is, even though the winner of this might as well be determined by a game of fucking bingo, it's still light years better than the Acclaim VCR golf, because at least it's short, you're not bogged down with a measuring tape, which means the game moves fairly quickly, there's no ambiguity in the measurements, and it's simple enough that everyone in the family can play a whole game in about a half an hour. And it has the small added benefit that it's actually a board game, and you don't need a fucking putter to play it. So, in closing, honestly, sincerely, thank you to the fans for these donations, because they represent the absolute bottom of the barrel, or the absolute bottom of the black hole of board games. These are the 2 absolute best shots you guys could possibly throw at me, and guess what? I'm still standing here. You ain't broke me yet, and they don't get anywhere.
I'm alright. Nobody worry about me. You got to give me back. Why don't you do what you like?
Are you quite finished?
That's a course hazard right there.
You know,
I think mini putt golf would be allowed.
this is serious business. This is Daddy's job. Is it rolling?
Yeah.
It's still going. Damn! I'm not joking.
Oh, you're getting even farther. Holy shit.
This is my job. Oh god. Oh, this putt is just becoming. Hang on, I got an idea. Where you go? Bring it here. No, bring it in. Go get it. Go get it. Bring it. Go get it. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Oh, come on. You're smarter than this.
You're weird.
Give me a ball. I bring it. Bring it.
Oh shit. 5.
Shut up. Oh shit.
It's rolling, you gotta hit it.
Oh no. Isn't there like a stroke maximum on these holes?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you're. Oh. 6.
Still. Oh, squeaky toy.
Oh, squeaky toy.
I gotta save. Come on. It's okay, I'm online. This is intense. 8.
8.
Shut up. Thank you.
I've got 12 feet to go.
What was that, par 4?
3.
Oh! No, that was not par 3.
I'm getting the hang of this.
What is this? What is this? I object.
Me, Bobby Jones, because that was a stroke of genius.
What? This dog. You're catty here.
You're great.
I don't even. I'm getting killed here.
-1.
And I see how it is.
Oh.
Like, I saved you from the shelter, you traitorous bitch.